Hello everyone. Welcome back to our third and final video in this car installment series as I am drinking this absurdly large bubble tea in 3 videos. I'm about halfway. How are you guys? So this is actually, we're caught up on through today. Okay, so number 1 gratitude is definitely grateful I woke up to my alarm this morning. I had to get up very early, leave by 5. Number 2, grateful that everything went smooth with travels. Oh my gosh. Also, or just like the smoothness at which I transfer from place to place. My arms are so sore. I am on like that second day soreness with like the monkey bars and even my hands. And so picking up my suitcases, oh my God, especially the 70-pound one, I was like, oh my God, my arms. So I've been getting a workout all day and I'm kind of spent between that and riding. Whew. So grateful that I was able to get all of that taken care of. Also, the backpack I usually use, that's probably got to be at least, I should weigh that. That probably has to be at least 30 pounds. So, third gratitude, very grateful that in between I was able to get some food. So I got, it's like California Kitchen, I got a salad, I got a yogurt parfait, and then this is the other thing. Aside from some granola bars and some cookies on the plane, that's all I've eaten today. It's totally fine. We're going to get dinner somewhere. I'm not going to tell you guys where I'm at yet, though. Number 4, grateful everything went smooth with the car. This is nowhere like my last situation. Oh, today I gave you guys an update. So, I think the last update I gave you was they were going to give me a full refund. Well, I only got about $250 back. So I need to remessage them and say, hey, that's not even, that doesn't even cover the insurance. So I'm missing like another $800 approximately. So I'm just going to message them back and be like, yeah, we need to figure this out. Or maybe they were doing it in pieces. I don't know. I'll check again. But that's something I need to do. I forgot what number I was on. Waking up to my alarm, getting some sleep. Smooth travels. Oh, food at the stop. And then the car rental situation is 4. 5. Very grateful that I had a couple of hours to try and figure out what I was going to do. I need to do like a emotional coding session or something because this week has been so crazy. I think I need time to process through some of my emotions, and I haven't really gotten a lot of me time. There hasn't been really any time this week for me to just have a moment with myself where I'm not doing stuff. Yes, I went out on some walks and whatnot, but that's almost, I use walks as a decompression or to get my mindset, start integrating my mindset into my day. And so that has its own purpose. So, or for example, if I'm doing videos with you guys, that's not me time. That's not me connecting with myself. And I think that is the thing that was most missing from this week, is time to connect with myself. Again, what number did we miss? 3 was food. 4, was car. 5, time. Yeah, I didn't get here late. The unfortunate thing is my place can't go there until 5, so I've been I've been sitting around. I was trying to figure out what to do with food or go hiking, but I didn't really want to go and then, leave stuff sitting in the car. That just doesn't sound smart. And then I just realized how tired I am. So Sorry, I'm like counting the numbers again in my head. 4, 5. Okay, 5 was like 5's time to start putting myself back on track for next week. Number 6, bubble tea. Enough said. Bubble tea is amazing. The place I went to in Louisville, nowhere has compared to that spot yet. So if you guys have a good bubble tea spot, throw it into the comments, and I will add it to the list of whatever state you guys say it's in, and we'll compare, contrast. Maybe I just need to do like a whole bubble tea video. Number 7 for the day. So this is pretty exciting. It's almost time that I can start going. Oh, my car's gonna start beeping here. Oh no, it didn't. It's almost time where I can start going and heading to the place, drop my stuff off. There is an Ulta near here, and one of the things that I've been wanting to do is try press-on nails. My nails are actually pretty nice, but I don't know, I just wanted to do like colors or different things. I want to design, and I want to try out the nails just to see how it feels, but I don't want to paint my nails. I've done that before. I don't want to go get them professionally done. I don't have the patience, nor do I want to put all of that on my natural nails. So I'm hoping that press-ons are going to be a happy medium, and we'll see. So I want to see what kits Ulta has, because when I was in Target, they didn't really have, there was like 1 or 2 that I could have gotten. However, the thing that I'm finding is that my nail length, not this one, but like my nail length is actually pretty long. This is usually the length that I like them. So I'm torn, because I may have to cut them short and then put those other nails on, but I was just really hoping that I could just leave the length and just slap some nails on top of it. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully Ulta has some more variety. And that's going to be one thing that I do just to like reconnect with myself and do self-care later today if I find something. That was 7. 8 for the day. Very grateful that I decided to not do anything active today, which is why you guys aren't getting a nature video, because by the time I get there, it's going to be kind of dark and it's raining again. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But the other reason is I think I need to give my body a break. I haven't even grocery shopped yet. So that'll be another thing I have to do. But, or I guess I don't have to. I guess I could do that tomorrow morning anyways. But I'm going to try when I get back. Podcast is one of those things that I need to get up for you guys. And so grateful I have some time to just take a finally take a relaxing night, because I haven't done that in a really long time. Number 9. I think we're number 9. Tell me why, guys. I looked up to see if they had any Cullivers, and there is one, but it was in the area that was like 30 minutes that I had already driven out of, and I was like, oh, there's only one. I am excited though. I cannot wait. I'm almost debating whether I tell you way later when you guys actually get to see what I'm super excited about. It's going to be next weekend. And so you guys are going to get videos, but I think I'm going to wait until then to say where. I think it'll be a nice surprise. I don't know. Oh, and I'm just grateful. I'm going to start getting more sleep. I'm going to go to bed early. Ooh, maybe I'll go and pick up a candle too that I can just utilize while I'm here. Oh, just have like a nice night in bed and just relax. I've started reading this book. It's called Awakening Stories. Person, Judy, who I go to see for Reiki, it's her plus 29 other people who are sharing their stories of awakening. And I've read one so far, and it's been pretty good. So maybe I'll do that tonight. Have like a good self-care. We'll do nails. We'll do a nice shower. We'll read a little bit and just have some quiet time to where I can come back into myself. That sounds really nice. Ooh, maybe get some Chinese food or something. It's been a while since I've had Thai food or Chinese food. I usually gravitate towards Thai food as one of my favorites. That's 9. 10 for the day. What do we want 10 for the day to be? I feel, you guys want to know how busy I've been? I know I've been talking about that a lot. I have yet to talk to my aunt in a couple of days. I called her, we talked briefly for 5 minutes, and every day it's been like, I'm going to need to call you tomorrow. Oh, hey, we're talking on the phone. I'm going to need to go in 5 minutes. Like, basically on the road in between things. As I was picking up dinner, the time it took for me to grab the dinner and go over to my brother's house, which was like 5 minutes. And then I was like, oh, hey, I'm going to have to call you tomorrow. So I'm excited to have a little bit of time to do that before I need to drive to the place. And then, yeah, because there's a lot I need to catch up with her about too. I am actually happy to have a day of peace and rest and reconfiguration. So, message of the day. Our last message was cut the ties early. Just put stoppers in your path to reevaluate. And then I think today's message needs to be about what I'm going to be doing after this. I use Trello to organize myself and everything that I need to do, want to do, think is cool, want to research, want to get into as experiences. And I'm realizing I want to become more effective at that, because while I do check off a lot of stuff, when I look at where my life is at, I need to adjust course so that way I can actually be living the life that I still am dreaming of in some ways. I have made significant progress in my life. Man, I'm at a point in my life now where if you asked younger me if they thought that they would be living this life, they actually would be kind of envious of it. And I think that's really awesome because I am on a track that is healthy and nourishing for myself. But there are components that seem to fall by the wayside or aren't, when I picture the real, true, like in all areas I'm living my dream life, those areas I'm not as consistent in. So I would like to reevaluate everything I have in Trello. Also taking into consideration, hey, what are the things that actually make impact and change versus the things that can be done a different day and it's not really going to impact me in a heavy way? What are the things that step me into that life versus the things that just keep me consistently on the path that I'm on? Not only that, but what are the things that as I've grown, I've been doing for myself that now I don't need to do as much? Let me see if I can think of an example while we're talking of that. Oh, actually, planning is a good one. There's a reason why I'm in project management. There's a reason why I'm in coaching. There's a reason why I am in operations. It comes naturally to me. I am very good at making an effective plan and acting quickly and enacting change. One of my biggest strengths is taking something and disseminating down the information and making sure that it's as simple as possible. I take really complex things. It doesn't really matter what subject. I don't even need to fully understand it to be able to do this. If you know how systems and components work, this is easy to do. It's like people who are always good test takers, even if they've never seen the subject before is because they know the rules and engagements of test taking. Not to say that they're going to get a perfect score every time or a super high score, but they're going to do better than if you put someone who's not a good test taker against someone who understands how to give themselves the best probabilities with just test taking as a skill. They're still going to do significantly better than the person, even if both don't understand the subject matter. So one thing that I've noticed is I spend a lot of time planning. And we do this so that way we subconsciously avoid actually taking action. For me, I think what's happening in my life is as I've continuously kind of give things up to God, the universe, whatever that is for you, your helper, external to yourself, and go, I'm not going to think about this anymore. I'm going to trust that it's going to be taken care of for me. And you're setting up the parameters. What I usually say is, hey, I'd like assistance and help with this. I don't want to think about this anymore. I trust that you have this. All I need to do is show up, but I trust like the information's going to be there when I need it, or it's going to be miraculously taken care of quickly, and I'm just going to be notified about it. And that has really freed up some of my planning capacity to where I don't think I need to plan my life out, because let me tell you guys, you have one life to live. I am all about experiences in life and seeing how far I can really go and what I can accomplish. And there's so many things I have an interest in and want to get into. That's where I need to be careful, because I can stretch myself thin in that way. But I have realized that I don't need to spend so much time planning, because a lot of the unforeseen stuff, I just trust it's going to take care of itself. And it has, and it's doing it. And so now I have to figure out what is a more effective way to plan now that I'm not spending so much time on the peripherals. So that's just my own example. But my life feels incredibly busy these last couple of weeks, which means old processes and ways that I've been doing things are inadequate now. And they're cumbersome. That's a really good word. How do you take care of the cumbersome things? And like, what are you going to do instead to shift yourself one step further into the life you truly want to be living? And I've also been asking myself, actually, this is really interesting to think about. When I started noticing that my weeks were so busy, I felt like I didn't have a chance to think. And like all of a sudden this happened. I had started asking myself, what am I most afraid of what am I most afraid of doing? That is usually your answer for what's going to bring you the closest to what is going to be most fulfilling or your ideal life. And what was my answer? My answer was moving abroad. Moving abroad, or like working abroad, is essentially opening up the entire world to myself. That's the answer. When I was a lot younger, I've always dreamed about working abroad. And when I was in college, and right after college, when I was trying to get my first job, my first like professional career job, I looked into working different places or getting visas. And at that time in my life, it just seemed like such a burdensome thing, or not burdensome, but it just seemed too big for me. And I just didn't know where to start. There was too much information, and I think I got mentally burnt out, and I was like, oh man, I don't know how people do this. And over the years, I've heard I have friends who are on work visas, and how difficult it is to maintain, and all the red tape they have to go through. And I think I didn't have a strong enough, if I really wanted to, I think I could have done it, but I have a stronger foundation in myself now to know that like it feels like a much more manageable situation that I can lead myself through and lead myself through confidently. And so that's the step. So there's some element that's really important to me that throughout the rest of this year and into next year, I'm working on not having any global restrictions for myself. Next year is going to be, I think, a really, really fun year for me. And freedom of movement is something that is very high on my list of things that I need to maintain because it allows me to be the most authentic person. For some people, it's not really that high. For me, I've learned it's definitely high for me. So again, you're removing things, you're cutting the ties, you're putting those reminders and checkpoints in place. But what are you going to do instead? It's not enough to just eliminate something because there's a time fallacy that we have. Other things are going to immediately fill that time space, whether you want them to or not. So that's the message of the day. Thoughts. We'll see what comes up in tomorrow's video. And I'm still, look at this. We're taking our time. All right, affirmations. Number 1, as always, I am divinely guided and supported. I can ask for help whenever I need it. I humbly ask for help today with gratitude. Number 2, I love myself deeply, fully, and completely. Number 3, I'm a person of importance. I matter. And because of this, I put myself first. Excess gets poured out into others. Number 4 for the day. I'm a person that everything works out for easily, effortlessly, quickly, in my highest favor and for the good of all. With extreme support and assistance. Felt compelled to say that. Add that in. Number 5. I allow myself to exist complete and healthy. Number 6. Sleep is my divine practice. Deep, refreshing, peaceful, healing, soul-refreshing sleep is available to me each and every night. Claim it tonight and every night. Number 7. I'm not going to stress. Everything's is being worked out for my ultimate good. I am fully supported and nourished and cherished in this place. This completely safe space in my life. Number 8. This moment, the next moment, the rest of today, tomorrow, is a brand new day, fresh start. Brand new moment, fresh start. Let's claim this present moment and work to reconnect with it. Number 9. What a beautiful day to be alive. Let's claim the day, what we've accomplished, our experiences, appreciate the fact that we are living powerful co-creators of this present moment, and reconnect with that power. And 10 for the day. I allow myself to exist, unburdened, free of any obligation, expectation. I will never allow these to attach to me. They slide right off, whether from myself or others. And I exist in complete freedom. And number 11, I allow myself to exist in complete and total abundance in all areas of my life. I do not question this. I lean into it more, knowing that it is the most healthy and beautiful state for myself. It is so natural and normal. And I thank it with gratitude because whatever is not that is not for me. And I lovingly wave as it leaves, or I release any attachment or anything that is not that. But that is all for today. We are finally caught up. I love you guys so much. Thanks for your patience. We're working on getting the rest of, like the podcast up. I did not do that was the thing. I was so busy, guys. I had to tell John, I was like, the podcast is not happening this week. So we're going to try again for this coming week and we'll see where we're at. But hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope you got into something fun. Enjoy the outdoors. Enjoy reconnecting with yourselves. But what are you grateful for? What are you affirming? How are you doing? Let me know in the comments below. I will see you guys for tomorrow's video. Bye, everyone.